What is up, folks? Welcome to episode 25 of Tales from the Archive on Handelabra Games. My name is Zach from Another Letdown Media and the Adjacent Hex podcast. I will be your host this evening. Tales from the Archive is the show where we use the medium of Sentinels of the Multiverse, the digital game, to tell a story of some kind. Some will be tales from the actual Sentinels storylines, and others will be totally original and or based on previous work. For consistency's sake, I do try to match each story up with an existing Sentinel Comics book title that's been mentioned previously by either Christopher or Adam or both, but that does not by any means make this official canon or real or anything like that. You can kind of think of this as the Earth 603 Sentinels of the Multiverse. Thank you, Seamus. There will often be times where we deliberately make a play that might not make a whole lot of sense strategically, but because it contributes in some way to the narrative we've created. We will try our best to win games, but even heroes fall sometimes, and that just makes for great stories. As with all the shows on the Handelabra Games channel, we do believe in civil rights for absolutely everyone, and in being as inclusive as possible, so any comments or activity actively working against that goal is not welcome and will not be tolerated. So, without any further delay, let's open ye olde book of the Multiverse and get this party started. Tonight's story is called After the Fire. We love raw stories around stream, fun to read, fun to talk about, and just generally overall fun on a bun. They're always so simple. Find enemy, blast with huge amounts of fire, win the day. Except when they're not. Although the dates are scrubbed out on the stream archive copies of the story After the Fire, our researchers put these issues right around the early 2000s. The writers of Sentinel Comics decided to take Ra's powers away from him. Let's dive in. The book opens with Dr. Blake Washington Jr. wandering through the desert with Fanatic flying nearby. They are having yet another heated debate about various theologies and schools of thought in that regard, when all of a sudden the sand shifts below his feet and Dr. Washington stumbles, bumping his nose on a strange piece of metal plating. Fanatic lands nearby, chuckling audibly, and watches as he begins to uncover it. As he digs through the sand, it becomes apparent that this is a much bigger object than he will be able to extract on his own. The more he digs, the more excited he becomes. "This is unlike anything I've seen before. It could mean untold fame and fortune. Are you just going to stand there? Lend me that ridiculous sword of yours. I need more leverage." He makes a wild grab for absolution, and Fanatic twists her body around so he misses and his hands sink deeper into the ground. Ra glares at his friend, and she smiles, noting how ridiculous he's being. This continues for a few panels, resulting in the astonishing case of Fanatic actually beginning to enjoy herself for a moment before her eye falls on the strange markings on the giant metal plate. They begin to glow red with power. The two turn to look at them, and the metal begins to recede into the earth, revealing a set of steps with similar markings. "It's a staircase to hell!" exclaims Fanatic, excited at the opportunity to excise some demons. She somersaults in the air and rushes down towards the steps. Ra is mere steps behind. Fanatic launches into one of many biblical depictions of the dwelling of Satan, but as she does so, it seems to Ra as if things are getting colder. Curious, he thinks to himself. As they descend more steps, it becomes more difficult for Fanatic to stay afloat. The winds aren't as present down here. Ra lights a fire in his hand to overcome the darkness and cold. They walk a few more paces and around a corner, and suddenly the room is lit brightly, and it becomes excruciatingly hot. Even Ra begins to sweat. "What in the name of..." shouts Fanatic as several magmen round a corner, chanting something and carrying the heroes Tempest and Skyscraper to a strange altar in the center of the room. A voice fills the chamber. "Alien beings, you have upset the balance of life on this planet. A crime punished only by sacrifice." So, tonight's first chapter, we see Ra, Fanatic, Tempest, and Skyscraper facing off against Akash'Bhuta in Magmaria. Now, I am doing something a little bit different tonight, in that if there's a certain... I have a note in my stream archive notes thing here that says if a certain thing happens, I'm going to read a thing out of my notes. So, let's see. Here we go. So in this first chapter, Ra does still have his powers. So he is starting out with Flesh of the Sun God, Living Conflagration, Scorched Earth, and Summoned Staff. Fanatic is starting out with Absolution, Aegis of Resurrection, and a Brace of Smite the Transgressor. Tempest is starting out with Aquatic Correspondence, Electrical Storm, Otherworldly, and a Brace of Otherworldly Resistance. Skyscraper is starting out with Cortex Hyperstimulator, Linking Incursion, Neutralizing Resonator, and Rest and Recover. Interesting starting hands, I must say. So we're going to see some Arboreal Phalanges. And that will smack someone. I completely missed that. Noting imminent danger. Yes, Vaudeville Mario, it is a good hand for Fanatic. Notice I did not say bad hands, just interesting ones. Ra stretches a hand outward toward the entrance where they walked in and summons his staff to him. With his other hand, he launches a fire blast at the Arboreal Phalanges. And follows it up with a pyre. Oh, another summon staff. Very nice. Very nice. Are we talking... Am I putting you guys to sleep already? We're already talking about naps? Good gosh. Heaving Absolution into her hands, Fanatic takes to the skies and swings with all her might at the Arboreal Phalanges, trying to free her allies. Tempest and Skyscraper, that is. Resisting his captors, Tempest lashes out with a squall. And Skyscraper. That seems very good. Skyscraper twists herself just slightly and manages to link a Cortex Hyperstimulator to the Arboreal Phalanges. She too will get set up for the next big thing. I wish my kindergartner still took naps. Equipment cards gain the keyword Magma Crystal. I would like to read that. Thank you, game. Yep, Mountainous Carapace. Hey, hey. It's currently holding Skyscraper, so she's going to take that. There we go. Okay, now what did that fiery crystallization say? At the start of the environment turn, the Magmarian with the highest HP deals each target X fire damage and destroys X equipment cards with X's number of Magmarians in play. That's a really rude card. I mean, drawing extra cards is always good. The staff clangs off the cave's entrance and ricochets into Ra's hand. He continues his pyre, this time aiming it at the Mountainous Carapace. Alright, what do we got? That seems fantastic. But I like drawing cards better. Fanatic lashes out with righteous fury at the Mountainous Carapace, as Tempest's Electrical Storm catches it as well. Ooh, Otherworldly Resistance. That seems good. Ooh, Chain Lightning is a really good pickup. I like that. Oh yeah, these are all Magma Crystals now. There's no environment targets right now. That's interesting. I definitely don't want to do that. Unless I put that directly on Akash'Bhuta. We'll see what happens. I'm going to hold on to that. There's nothing in her trash right now, so that doesn't help us. Okay. Fanatic shrinks down and hides in one of the stalactites. Into your hand or into play. Okay. There is no environment targets right now, so put that into hand. Play this card next to a hero character. Yeah, exactly. She's like little blinking Halloween lights. That's why she shrunk down, to get rid of them. To make them less visible. I'm actually going to put that on her. Just because Ra's already got his staff. Fanatic's already got Absolution. I'm going to go ahead and just search. This is less useful than I would like it to be. Compulsion Canister is always good. We'll go ahead and just play that right off. It's in order, so. Well, let's just see if this works. Yeah, it does hit it first. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Could be worse. I was a teenage Christmas tree. Is that like a parody of I was a teenage anarchist, just with a Christmas tree? I was a teenage Christmas tree. Looking everywhere for Santa. At the end of the environment turn, each player may discard a magma crystal and select a target. Reduce damage dealt to selected targets. Reduce damage dealt to selected targets by 1. Oh, okay. I like my version better. Oh, Primeval Eruption. How rude. Alright. So we got a Living Rock Slide. Well, I mean, this is entirely coincidental, Darren. Like, trust me, I have some plans for a Halloween episode next week. Unfortunately, like, I'm really upset because everybody at the store, other than myself, is away next weekend, which means I have to run both Saturday and Sunday. It's the only Sunday of the month that we're open, which means I don't have anywhere near enough time to adequately complete my research for Tales from the Archive, which is disappointing. But I will try my very best to get that done throughout the week, so I don't have to worry about it. There are 3 environment targets. Spoopy Sentinel stream. Confirmed. Or at least, you know, as spoopy as I can make it with not enough time to write it. Research it. Research it. That's quite good. But not what I want to use. Ra turns himself into a living conflagration and launches flame after flame at the ensnaring brambles. Oh, Gloomweaver absolutely concerned. Someone tell the Cult of Gloom. Where are they anyway? What do we got? Okay, I'm gonna save this and I'm gonna try and combo off with it. I have an idea. This is me being stupid combo player, but I'm gonna try something. Each non-hero target. Yeah, no, that's yes. Fanatic takes to the very top of the cave. and unleashes a holy nova, energy motivating her allies and demotivating her enemies. Fire damage. Always fire damage. Against things that are trees and hiding from the cheerful Christmas chat. Are we confirming now then that the chat lives in magical Christmas land? Do I have enough targets? Not really. I think I'm just going to aquatic correspondence here. Tempest attempts to commune with the strange Magmarians living in the lava flow. It's water, right? Liquid. Why not? Wait, what did I do? Oh, chat lives in magical Christmas land? Ew, what? Oh, is that a Nightmare Before Christmas reference? Because if so, I don't get it. Yes, and it comes out the film major has never seen, or the filmmaker slash, I guess, sort of filmmaker has never seen Nightmare Before Christmas. Mostly because reasons. I'm actually just not going to get into that. It's a long story. Yeah. Deciding that she's done being small and hiding from the Magmarians, Skyscraper becomes enormous. And oh yeah, she can't do that. Ah, well played. Darren, not the game. Game is... Oh my goodness. It's been a long week. Just all sorts of things happening and... Alright, at the end of the environment turn, each player may discard a magma crystal. Then this player deals X non-Magmarian targets 3 melee damage and 3 fire damage. Where... Oh. I mean, we've got 4 targets. If we can discard 4 magma crystals, maybe we could do that. So, I've got extra staves. Sure. And you have all kinds of these. Okay. So, let's deal some to this. Let's deal some to this. And let's deal some to this. At the end of the environment turn, each player... Oh, alright. Ra can do it. He's got an extra staff. And Skyscraper can't do damage right now, so she's going to skip. And yes, we do have one that's within range. Ra absorbs the energy of one of the Ember Shaman and channels it into another pyre. A living rock slide appears. And oddly does nothing because Skyscraper puts herself in the way. Alright. No, I need imbued fire before I can pull that nonsense off. So, Ra begins to wave his arms in a large circle, channeling the fire energy of Magmaria into a blazing tornado, detonating on the mountainous carapace, or on the living rock slide. I'm sorry. All right. I mean, that's fine, but not great. This is good. Yeah, it's time. Fanatic decides that it's high time to smite those that would seek to cause harm to the world. And unleashes an exorcism and a strike with absolution in a whirlwind of blinding speed. Blinding mostly because she's just moving too fast, or she's surrounded by a holy aura. All right, now we've got enough targets for this, but the Magmen are really kind of just helping us here. That's not the worst. Or I could just Chain Lightning and just go nuts here. Why not? And this isn't even going to kill it, so no big deal. The squall continues. Interesting that you managed to get rain down here, Tempest? Tempest looks at Fanatic with a grin and continues on his path of rain. Path of something. Rest and Recover is an option. Don't buy that target. No. Start your turn and may discard it ongoing if you do this. Oh, wait a minute. Is that villain character card? Discard the top card of that villain's deck. At the start of your turn, you may destroy. Yes. Okay, cool. Done. Skyscraper slams her hands together with the utmost force, sending a shockwave echoing throughout the cavern. Oh, there we go. Colossal left hook. Interesting point, Seamus. Very true. I was more worried about the evaporation consideration. Alright, destroys... what, 2 Magmarians? No, 1. This one's fine. We can get that back. Crystal Collector. Oh, well, that's just annoying. Okay. Oh my gosh. Suddenly, the ground erupts around the heroes and turns all their equipment to dust. Holy schmoly. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and I can get the Staff of Ra back easy enough. Wow. Yeah, okay, I've got another one in my hand. Whew. Okay, we're good. Ra recovers the Staff of Ra from where Akash'Bhuta attempted to bury it underneath Magmaria. And he launches another pyre in her direction. This time, he's angry. 10 is great, but we can do better. That's good and all. Oh yeah, I wanted to do a weird thing then with that. Damage dealt to those targets is redirected to Fanatic until the start of her turn. There's only 2 targets in play. Alright, I guess it's time. It's good enough. Oh, right, that's a... whoops. That's a power. Derp. Okay, this thing is annoying. Whenever a hero uses a power, this... Oh, gross. Alright. Flash Flood. Gone. Akash and the Babysitter from Hell. Well, you know. When this card is destroyed, one player may move this card to their hand. Ah, yes, it's a Magma Crystal. Just have Raw hang on to that. And there's the ensnaring. Yes, slightly more reasonable Akash than last time we faced her. That was an interesting experience. Skyscraper lashes out at the ensnaring brambles with a colossal left hook. Okay. Babysitter from the Nexus. If you do, play a card. How much does the ensnaring brambles do? Oh, it doesn't actually do damage. It's just thingy. There's no environment. Oh, that's what I should have done. Oh well. Alright, we're just gonna put this out. Oh, right, it's a discard. Whoops. Hello. And then we're gonna play that. And we're gonna put that right next to her. Mitigate some damage from her. And then we'll take a nice big swing. Yeah. She's the Babysitter from the Nexus of the Void. That is not Akash Babysitter. Add that to the list of... You know, add Spirit Island to the list of games that I need to make a Laser Shark promo for. At the end of the environment turn, the players may choose one hero character card to be dealt 3 damage. A player whose character card deals a swipe may put this card in their hand. Cool! Ra's not immune to fire damage yet. Oh well. Yes. He'll be the collector of the crystals. Oh, ever the archaeologist. Ra picks up the crystals, noting that they might be useful to someone someday. Oh, for goodness sakes. There that is. Alrighty. That's not helpful. Spirit Island is a great game. I've only played it thus far under Paul's tutelage, so I'm not super I'm not ready to teach it yet. But I completely agree with what Cytosine just posted. Laser Shark needs to be in everything. Ah, that's a good point, Seamus. Yes, you're right. Oh, there's Absolution back. And we will swing again. For Fury. Those brambles couldn't have come at a worse time, says Fanatic, smashing them with Absolution. Tempest thinks to himself, you know, this might be a little bit more effective if you hadn't picked the biggest relic blade in the history of the world, and possibly the known universe. Shielding Winds is pretty good. Reclaim. Actually, Reclaim could be really good. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, on top of the deck. Staff is not the worst option here. Although, actually, Summon Staff would be better, because then I could just go get it. I'm just going to do that. Alright, let's do this. Summon Staff. Smite is very good, especially with more than one power around. Chain Lightning could be good, but Electrical Storm is also very good. Yeah, we're going to do Electrical Storm. It's not the most damage in the world, but it's not also the worst. I'm sure we'll get the Colossal Right Hook, too. There's none left in the deck to get Seamus, but there... Oh, that's... I thought he could go into the bin. He can't, can he? Yep, that's correct. Whoops. Alright, so I do need the staff. Alright, let's try that again. Read the cards. Remember to read the cards, folks. It's important. Alright, trying this again. Intention was to get that staff back. Putting it on... Giving him summon staff does not actually help. It does give an extra card draw, which is great, but not the most ideal. Do love drawing cards, but... Alright, so hopefully with the Colossal Left Hook... Oh, she's ensnared. Of course she is. Hello, Rewind Button, my old buddy. We'll go ahead and rest and recover then. Draw some cards. One card other than rest and recover to put into the hand. Monolith is also very good here. And we'll go ahead and draw some more cards. Yeah, right? Well, I mean, Bunker's got tech that does that? I don't know. Is that one of the ones I have on my wall? Oh, it's not up at the moment. I thought I just saw a card that I have the art for on my wall. Bunker... I was thinking of Absolute Zero. I'm sorry. Idaho Joe. Idaho Joe 95. Great handle. I always like, you know, things that like sort of roll off the tongue. Oh, okay. Skyscraper is still tied down by the ensnaring brambles. There's a flavor reason that I did it that way. Flame Barrier is also very good. And then we'll draw the staff. So was it decommissioned hardware? Oh, right. Yeah. You're answering thingy. Yes. Okay. Yep. Sorry. I love that there are always, like, everybody has those cards that they just don't use for because reasons too. It's not like anybody has a legitimate, you know, reason to not use things. Like, I have a couple that I don't use either, and people always get on my case about it. My podcast buddy Doug, the last 2 games we've played together, he's been Darkwatch Nightmist, and he's 86th the entire party, and then gone on to win the game all by himself because he just gets so sick of my forgetting to play things or lacking to play things. Oh dear. Relics. Alright, what do people have in play? He can get that back. Tempest has nothing in play. Skyscraper has nothing in play. It's end of days time. Because Absolution will stick around. But it's also Sacrosanct Martyr time. Yeah, discard a card. Yeah, that seems great. Oh, wait a minute. That's contingent on what Fanatic takes, isn't it? Yep. Nope. Hold on. Backing up. Read cards. Can I just not redirect it? Skip. There we go. Okay, cool. Everything is fine. If anybody asks, my name is Lars Gerhard, and I was never here. See if anybody gets that reference. I make a lot of references that I think nobody gets. I love seeing if people do. Just, you know, fun stuff. That's not good to play yet. Stratosphere, not good to play yet. Honestly, he might just double draw here. Yeah, he's going to double draw. Knowing that Fanatic is screaming at the top of her lungs and pumping energy into the cavern. Tempest, having worked with her before, recognizes that the end of days is coming. She can't deal damage, so there's no point in... What's this? So that's not helpful either. Oh, see, that would have been good too. I'm actually just going to hold on to that one because that's nice. She can't deal damage, so we're just going to skip and double draw. Although, using her power also double draws, but whatever. Okay. Here comes the end of days. Bye-bye, everything. Okay. I guess it's this one. Fun times, end of days. Is her power triple draw? Oh yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? Oh well. I can do math. Yeah, that's a pretty baller end of days right there. And flips her back over. We'll take it. We'll take it. Of course. Okay. All right. Phalanges. We can find. That's fine. Yep. Yeah, I got it, Seamus. I can do math. Redirect damage to... Yeah. No. Happy to discard this one. Noting that the Magmarians, or that the heroes are putting themselves in between the Magmarians and Akash'Bhuta, the inner core tunneler steps in front and takes the damage for presumably Tempest. I didn't quite see who that was, actually. Ra brings the staff to his hand once again, and once again summons the pyre toward the arboreal phalanges. The summon Fanatic button was successfully pushed. Well, we have 2 powers, so might as well. Fanatic yelling something about the almighty god to which she serves, slashes at the arboreal phalanges and follows it up with divine energy. Good gosh. Tempest starts up his electrical storm again and channels it through the rain falling from the ceiling of Magmaria, confusing the heck out of the Magmen too, by the way. Alright, so she is, I don't think, any longer in rough shape. So let's have a Colossal left hook. And then we can discard a card to do it again. Yes. Oh, the Fanatic episode was really, really good. Very fun. And then we can do another one, too, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, this is an ongoing huge. So that seems quite good. We got an extra one of these, although these are good. That's really good. What's Proportionist? Increase sonic damage dealt by 1. I'm going to discard Proportionist. I just don't see myself playing it in the next couple of turns. So we'll just do that. And then we will clap loudly. We're over half, folks. Over half. And nothing else takes damage, which is great. Oh, I love Haka. And yeah, I do like Haka quite a lot. Alright. That'd be really good, but I'm going to skip here just because I'm holding a magma crystal that I don't particularly want to get rid of if I can help it. Oh, gross. Alright. And the brambles hit Fanatic. Yep, okay. Noting the brambles tying down his friend, Ra targets them with a blast of fire. I agree, Idaho Joe. Haka, I think Haka's pretty adorable, Jay-Z. I would agree with you. Alright, so she can't do damage here. I'm still looking for a couple of things, so I feel like double drawing is the right move. She's channeling all of her divine energy into breaking free of these arboreal, or the ensnaring brambles. And not drawing what she was looking for. Okay, well. Yeah, we'll just go nuts here with the storm. Excuse me. I've had the hiccups like all week. It's not fun. Drawing cards is good. Don't need to get rid of anything in the environment right now. Genebound Shackles isn't hurting anything. Might as well. Troll Apostate. Can you be more specific, Jay-Z? Compulsion Canister. I'm gonna wait on that one until we have another thing kicking around. So I think we're gonna catch a ride here, and Tempest is gonna do some damage. He's gonna deal it to Akash'Bhuta because it gets increased, and then she's gonna follow it up with that. Unfortunately. Well, we do have a link card. We have the Compulsion Canister. Might as well. Oh, okay. I gotcha. I guess the bigger the Magman is going to take the damage off the Compulsion. Put one link from play. You may put either one link card from play or two link cards from trash into hand. I'm going to get them out of the trash because I've got a Compulsion Canister in there. And I've also got a Cortex Hyperstimulator. But is that the right one? Yeah, that seems fine. Okay, Magmarian Throne. He's going to skip on that one. Yep, cool. Seismic Defender. Oh, good gravy. At the end of the environment turn, one player may discard a Magma Crystal. Then this... yeah, sure. Let's do it. 6 damage. Done. Coming in. Boof. Alright, more phalanges. All the arboreal phalanges. Good gravy. How many... at some point I want to figure out how many arboreal phalanges she played this game. Flesh of the Sun God, pretty decent. But this is drawing cards, right? Put up to 3 cards from the environment trash on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, that's not the worst. Let's do that. Ra begins to dig in the dirt around the Magmarian cave. There must be something useful around here. And he turns up a Flame Spike. Alright, Flame Spike is decent. We'll use that. And then, so we don't have a second power to use. Wrathful Retribution is fine, but it's not great yet. I'm going to run out another Sacrosanct Martyr. Do it again. Power up that Wrathful Retribution. Alright. Oh, what do we got? 3 cards, 1 target. That's fine, but not fantastic. There's a lot of Magmen around. But no, he's just going to start talking to the water again. The water raining from the ceiling. Tempest begins to look as though he's communicating with the water falling from the ceiling. Nobody seems particularly perturbed by that. But they are surprised that it is a thing. Okay, Subwave Inducer. Fine, fine. Explosive Reveal. Destroy any number... Oh, wait, I've... 4 damage from that. Going back to normal. Actually, yeah, that's perfect. I'll do this. I'll destroy the Compulsion Canister. I'll hit the Phalanges for 4, which will hit Akash'Bhuta for 12. That seems pretty good. Genebound Shackles and Vicious Cyclone, 9 damage. Oh, that is true. Hadn't thought of that, but it is what it is. And when does the Shackles, or the Cyclone take effect? That's, oh, for goodness sakes, environment. Yep, you can do that. Oh, another Ensnaring Brambles. Lovely. It's going to hit Fanatic. Oh, so many. Akash'Bhuta gets angry as all her limbs come out to play. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. I'm gonna let Fanatic take this one, just to power up her card there. Does she have an... Oh my gosh, she has just enough, but she has to survive the environment turn. Oh, she can't deal... She's not going to be able to deal damage this turn. Drat. Alright, we're just going to skip. Much as I think that would be a fantastic idea, it's just not. Oh no! Another Primeval Eruption. The ground starts shaking violently. A third? Did we just get everything? Oh, good gosh. Another End of Days, please. Oh, no. What is this madness? Oh, my good gravy. Good. What? I think I broke it. Well, this is bad. The babysitter just got angry. Holy moly. This is nuts. Oh, wow. What am I choosing? Okay. Oh, it just got destroyed. Of course it did. Holy guacamole. That was... Okay, Fanatic's dropping. That's unfortunate. Hey, Lord Flashfire. You arrived just as the babysitter got angry. Like, real angry. Good grief. Okay. Mystical energy pulses through the brambles surrounding the god of the sun. Despite drawing on all the power contained in the Staff of Ra, nothing seems powerful enough to break the bonds. The strange voice fills everyone's ears again. Sun God, you have become too powerful for this world. Face danger now as a mere mortal, as your power comes to me. Ra can no longer channel his fire abilities. So, he can, however, do this. And that is about all he can do. And there's the imbued fire we've been looking for all game. Alright. Here you go, Tempest. Have some extra damage. Excuse me. Genebound is fine. Akash went into full 2017 mode, yeah. Bring it all on. Alright, Tempest is angry. Oh, Brambles, of course. Right. Hold on. So I guess he... yeah, guess so. What's... oh, did I miss something? What's going on in Indiana? Tempest cleanses the air using his rain, hoping against hope that something will come and show up and destroy the ensnaring, one of the ensnaring brambles. Ra, Tempest. Oh, this one hasn't hit anybody. So, okay, so maybe she can lash out with a colossal left hook. Slam into something. This one is, well, they're both damaged, so, alright. There's no links in play, so that doesn't help. Emergency evacuation, there's no links in play. Oh, good grief. Oh, wait a minute. Try it. Oh, wait, this is a discard. Alright. Okay. Yep, definitely killed Entomb. Draw cards. 3 of them, please. Maybe we can get out of this? I doubt it. Oh, good grief. Alright. Well, let's... okay. So, let's do something here. At least... 6 is better than nothing, right? Basically, I'm just... nah, there's nothing. Okay, well, I'm trying to get rid of him anyway. Doesn't really... actually, it really doesn't matter the order. Everything's taking piles of damage here. Except Akash'Bhuta, because, you know, there's too many things kicking around. Okay, alright. Yep, that is a thing that does happen. Oh, gosh, there's Entomb again. How rude. Alright, it's... no, Tempest is still alive. Doesn't matter. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I think this is just GG, but we, you know, whenever this is destroyed, okay, someone moves it to their hand, whatever. Oh, gosh. Alright, there's another one. Babysitter's still very, very angry. And then everything heals all the way back up. How rude. Well, Okay, here we go. There's death. Death awaits everybody. Oh, wait. Tempest is still alive. Huzzah. Now he's dead. Well, that was looking so good, too. Akash'Bhuta recedes into Magmaria, chasing the nervous Magmen deeper into their realm. The heroes find... The heroes brush dirt from their eyes and clothes and sit up, knowing that they've failed. Dr. Washington sits up and rubs an extra amount of dirt from his eyes, more than he's used to. Helena, he attempts to light his hand on fire, as he had in the way into Magmaria. Helena, I feel funny. He snaps his fingers a few times and no flame appears. I think my power is gone. It's strange, I still feel connected with the Staff of Ra, but I can't do anything with it. Fanatic lands nearby, with Tempest and Skyscraper chase down or follow behind Akash'Bhuta and the Magmarians. There's something funny about this place. In a place of fire and unholy energy, how is it so cold on our way down? Fanatic inspects the Staff of Ra, which seems to have lost some of its golden color, and has been replaced with a strange rusty brass. There's something unusual going on. There's something unusual going on. Something big is coming. We need to get you your power back before it arrives. She helps Ra to his feet, and the pair move back up the metallic staircase. As they emerge, they find that night has fallen over the desert, which is teeming with nocturnal wildlife. I got my power in the pyramid. Perhaps if I return to the source of my power, I can find what is blocking my access to it, and begin to repair. Perhaps, Fanatic replies from the air above, but you're in no condition to fight through that maze of awful on your own. There's bound to be worse scum and villainy in there, and my blade thirsts for the blood of the unholy. Ra looks up at her, taking a different message from what she was describing. Helena, you're powerful, but there's no way we're getting through the entire pyramid without backup. You need to learn when to call for help. Fanatic looks irritated, as she often does when someone suggests something that would prevent her from raining down righteous fury in the immediate. Who do you propose we call to help us out? We're in the middle of the most inhospitable part of the world. We don't use radios like the Freedom 5 do. We don't live together or even nearby the way the Dark Watch does. We just happen to find heroes like we did with Tempest and Skyscraper back there. It's dumb luck. Under his breath, Ra silences his friend. Be careful how loud you say that. We could end up with Setback wandering through. A voice from over his shoulder causes him to breathe a sigh of relief. I don't think you need to worry too much about that. They turn around to see Haka and the Scholar approaching. Tempest said something about you losing your powers, Dr. Washington. Who better to help you find them than a pair of teachers? Cherry pie? Offers Haka, happy to help as ever. Fanatic grabs a slice of pie, and the four begin to cross the dark desert. So, in Game 2 tonight, we see a slightly altered hero team. You'll have to... so Ra is still handicapped. He cannot use his powers. Oh, come on, Jay-Z. You know I love Setback. I just had to throw him under the bus there. We do, of course, have Ra and Fanatic, although it's Horus Ra this time, because his base power allows him at least some action, so he can at least use his base power. He can do anything except directly deal fire damage. That is the only thing that's holding him back. And then, of course, we have Haka and the Scholar. I wouldn't call it depressing, Lord Flashfire. I'd just call it unfortunate. We are going after the Tomb of Anubis, and we are, of course, fighting... Oh, why am I doing it this way? Where are they? There they are. The Ennead. Alright, let's see what happens. Hello, Dolphin. Nice of you to join us. We just got our faces handed to us by a very angry babysitter by the name of Akash'Bhuta. Alright, so Horus Ra starts with Abrasive Living Conflagration, neither of which can he use. Scorched Earth, well, he can't do that either. He can summon Staff. That is a thing he can do. Fanatic has Emboldened, Final Dive, Holy Nova, and Undaunted. Haka has, the game will let me see it, Enduring Intercession, Ground Pound, Haka of Shielding, and Punish the Weak. And the Scholar has Bring What You Need, Get Out of the Way, Mortal Form to Energy, and Solid to Liquid. Yeah, so here we go. Let's see what the Ennead brings to the game today. Knew it. Isis, Atum, and Nephthys. Death Scraps. Death Scrap? What is Grap? Most cards in play. Sure. Oh, gross. Atum's so annoying. Yep, everybody gains health back, and we turn the page. Okay, so Ra is going to summon his staff. That's all he can do. He can, however, play the staff, which is fine. He can throw the staff, but he's actually just going to draw some cards here. There's another summon staff, flame spike, excavation. Discard. Well, he's going to discard stuff that deals damage because he can't use it. Just for people who are joining us late, Ra has been stripped of his ability to manipulate fire. He can still use powers, he just can't use fire power. He can't do damage. He can't do fire damage. So, yep, that's not something he can do. Excavation, seems good. All right, Fanatic. And this is going to be particularly miserable against the Ennead. I'm just going to lead with that. Yep. Can we twist his ether? Yes. Just as long as... again. Yes. That is something we can do. Yep. Because it's not him. Oh, well... I will tell you, Seamus Butler, it is not in his head, but no spoilers, because that would be cheating. Final Dive, not useful. Embolden, maybe useful, not yet. I'm gonna go with Holy Nova. Oh, knew it, right? Okay, well, knew it takes damage at least. Yes, he can. I don't know why he would want to. Because that's not fire damage. And he can throw the staff. I mean, anybody can throw a staff, right? Punish the Weak. Would hit Knew It, so that's good. Ground Pound, also a consideration. Not the best. Yeah, we'll just go Punish the Weak here. And start punching. I dropped a staff once. I broke a staff once. Where's Rabbit when you need him? That's a consideration. Solid to liquid. Let's gain health. Mortal form to energy. Not bad. What does it say? Whenever he... Oh, wait. I'm going to go Mortal Form to Energy here. And we'll gain some health. And then we'll bring it back at Knew It. Okay. No one to hold fast. Good card draw. Perfect. Dr. Washington looks up to find Anubis floating nearby. Anubis! I should have known I should have known you'd have something to do with this. Have you judged me so unworthy that I'm undeserving of my powers? Anubis laughs coolly. Oh no, Dr. Washington, quite the contrary. I couldn't pass up the opportunity to see you squirm, helpless as a tiny scarab. This is delicious. It would appear that I owe somebody out in the world a favor. He blinks out of existence and reappears elsewhere within the room. Feel free to look around. I doubt you'll find the answers you seek. You'll just have to look harder. Okay. So, hold on. What does Anubis actually say? The first time an non-environment card is destroyed each turn, this card deals with a non-environment target with the second highest. Ugh. Okay, well, it's just basically one more Egyptian deity that we need to 86. Knew it lashes out with all kinds of energy, taking the heroes by surprise. Oh, sure. Okay. So there's only one card in the bin. I guess we'll summon Staff again. Yep, not helpful. Might as well. I kind of like putting that on the bottom, though. Ah, Imbued Fire. He can technically do that. He can throw the staff. He has another staff. In his anger, Ra wings the staff as hard as he can in Nuit's direction, catching her in the forehead. She falls backwards, and Anubis, laughing to himself, takes a shot at Nephthys. Alright, we'll go Undaunted. Fanatic brings her holy wrath down upon Nuit as well. Well, Haka... that's actually not as useful as I'd like it to be. Any damage that we dealt to a hero target by an environment card to Haka. Or at least that controls Anubis for the moment. And the powers to destroy that. Man. Double zipper seal of evil. Ra, God of the Hedgehogs. And how much is Anubis doing? 2? I'm going to go ahead and Enduring Intercession just for the moment. And then Haka is going to lash out into it as well. Try and put her under as quickly as possible. I sure did. Schmonic. I got your Schmonic reference. Schmonic the Schmedschwag is one of my favorite video games. As a matter of fact, if I'm not gravely mistaken, boom! Loves me some Sonic the Hedgehog. Alright, so we need to discard a card to keep Mortal Form kicking around. We'll get rid of this elemental because we're not using it at this moment. I like the idea of... Oh, but I gotta get rid of Nuit first, because then that lashes out for a bunch. Maybe we just bring what we need here. Oh, right? Schmonic does Schmonic damage, yes. But Schmonic damage and Sonic damage are two very different things. I'm gonna do gain some health. Smash Nuit for 1. But if we can get rid of her, Mortal Form to energy and get out of the way are really good here. Okay, alright. A mummy appears out the side of the cave, or out the side of the tomb. It's going to hit Nephthys. Alright, Burst of Flame. That's going to go at Haka. Okay, that's irritating, but not the worst. Actually, really not that bad. So Imbued Fire is a thing. that he can do. It just can't do anything to him. So there's 1, 2, 3. He can't Fire Blast. What's drawn? Nope, he can't deal fire damage, so unhelpful. Pointy damage? Yes. It's basically thorn damage. Shamanic damage. Yeah, we'll get rid of the Flame Spike. Can't do it. Yeah, I guess it's more pokey than pointy, but who's really counting here, right? That's not helpful yet. Undaunted. That's not a power. So yep, we're going to embolden Scholar. So he's got 2 powers available. And he can gain stuff back, which is really nice. Alright, there we go. Okay, puts her to 5. Haka should hopefully be able to take her out this time. Here's hoping. Come on. 4. Alright. Not the worst, not the worst. Puts her to 1. And brings up the Scholar. Actually, if I discard... I know this is... Hold on, I gotta count cards here. Hey, Logic 8. Yes, Citizen Shirt. Had to, well, I actually just pulled it out of the hamper this morning. It's like, oh, cool, yeah, that makes sense. So if I discard 1 now, am I going to have 1 to discard next turn? I should, right? International Safety Orange. Discard this. Play this. This says draw a card, right? Yeah, it says draw 2 cards. Even better. Okay, yeah, we're fine. Discard that. Then we're going to play Recovery. Hold on. Everything takes 1. Oh, okay, so I can actually just do this. Get out of the way. Hit Nuit first. Then, doesn't matter. He gains a whole bunch, and then he crashes at Nephthys for a boatload. And then he gains 1 more, because, oh well, he can't, but... 2 in your hand, 1 on the deck. This was really nice. Alchemical Redirection. Let's just put these 2 in hand, because we used them to brilliant effect this turn, and they were nice. Nice to have. Sweet! Another get out of the way. This is beautiful. Yes, we do, because we want to keep him... We want to make sure he has the ability to gain health back. Very important. Another mummy crashes through the side of the temple and levels damage at a tomb. Okay. A tomb is going to deal some damage to everybody. A whole bunch at Ra, but, you know, that happens. Ra is going to dig. Oh, there are no cards in the environment. Trash, so... Well, he can get the staff out. That is something he can do. Because he can always throw the staff. Now, or actually, he can't throw the staff now because he has imbued fire out. So he is simply going to draw cards. Because the staff is on fire right now. Oh gosh, we had names. So my friends Alex and Doug and I, someone at the booth at PAX East referred to us as Citizens Peanut Butter and Jelly, but wouldn't tell us which ones are which. Gosh, I'd forgotten how much fun fighting the Ennead is. All right. Zealous Offense. Start of your turn, select 2 non-character card targets. Those targets cannot deal damage to the start of your next turn. Well, nothing's actually hurting anything right now. What I really need is another power. At the start of every turn, you may discard a card. If you do... it hits a Tomb and Isis. It's going to be Anubis soon, though. She might actually just be... I mean, well, so it's peanut, comma, butter, and jelly. Personally, I quite like peanuts, especially if I'm at a baseball game. So I would, you know, peanut. And my dad used to call me Peanut when I was a kid, so that's a thing too. Doug would be jelly then. And Alex is a baboon. Tomoko is a consideration. However, this might be the time to pound the ground. Get rid of the Hakas. And we'll just Tomoko up. Alright, and we will... What's the weak? That's Nephthys. Oh, no, it's not. It's Nomti. Alright, that's fine. That's disappointing, but strictly not the worst. Taeha! There's a nice draw. Alright, so once again we have to discard something to get mortal, to keep mortal form to energy. Transmute, recovery. We'll get people out of the way here. We will crash in. And then we'll deal 7 damage to Nephthys. Good gosh, Scholar. He's just loving life today. What's his maximum? Is he at maximum? He might be. Yeah, he's already at max. That's alright. Alright. 3 of the... Oh, okay. Well, we definitely want another get out of the way. It's a really good card in this situation. So we've found. And Grace Under Fire is also very good. Yep. So we'll put those in hand. Scholar's just dumping the damage today. And yes, we want to make sure that he can gain some health next turn. Very important, very important. Okay. You know, that's sure is a thing. We still got these coming in at... Ooh, hey, look at that. We'll entomb Nephthys, why not? Entomb, you're next. Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter here. Boff, 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 boff. Everything take damage, all of it. And, of course, things get discarded, so Haka finds something cool. I can use this. Okay, alright. Alright. Tefnut comes out. Oh, for goodness sakes. Alright. Set comes out, too. Bunch more members of the Ennead come out to play. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, they didn't have health for a second. I was like, Alright, so Ra still can't do that stuff. He can Wrathful Gaze, though. That is something he can do. He can't chuck the staff right now. There's nothing at 2 or less, so he's going to go ahead and draw cards. Flesh of the Sun God, that's something he can do. Yes, he absolutely can do that. So that's nice. Flame Barrier is something he can do. He cannot Inferno. Wait, Adam got injured? Oh dear. Okay, so Ra is set up, and so is Haka right now, so I'm not, and so is the Scholar. So End of Day is bad idea. Don't blame Adam. Adam's a nice guy. Non-hero target other than a character card, immune to damage, cannot deal damage. Well, that's just disappointing, isn't it? Oh, 4 or fewer. We can do that. Because I can get rid of Akana. Fanatic picks up Akana and throws her into Namti. Haka finds 2 more interesting things. Lewd Dolphin, I could be wrong, but I thought I saw a tweet from Adam last week that said his Oblivion stuff was done. So, yay. Alright, let's get rid of... Actually, I mean, getting rid of a tomb, just not a bad idea here. Alright, ooh, a rampage. It might be time for a rampage. Two targets, 3. How do we rig it so Punish the Weak doesn't... Or we could put another Dominion out, then do a rampage. Alternatively... Yeah, I'm going to run out another Dominion here. And Punishing the Weak is going to be a tomb. Fantastic. Here you go, a tomb. Have 4 damage in your face. Haka's fist slams into a tomb. And here comes the Scholar. Ready once again. Nope, don't care about that right now, because Mortal Form to Energy is doing a great job. And we will... Everybody, get out of the way! What's Scholar? Oh, he's... Okay, well... Yeah, it's not as much as we have been doing, but that's fine. He can't gain any health right now, so that's fine. Things to draw. Expect the worst. It's fine. Truthseeker's good. Offensive Transmutation. A podcast where we talk about me. That seems quite good. Can't do it, but might as well. Scholar's living large today. And we always want to deal him damage because we want to make sure he can heal. Healing's good. Ra's Search turns up an Idol of Anput. I'm not sure... He tries to channel flame through it, and it does nothing. At all. And then I died. Oh. Okay, alright. Good gravy. Alright. Okay, the Ennead is going nuts. Turn the page, thank you. Alright, so what can he do? Okay, Flesh of the Sun God he can do. So that is a thing he will do. And he will donate flame immunity to everybody. I feel like I can do something, but just I can't attack. That's a consideration. Fanatic rises up above a tomb and blasts him with holy energy. Oh, okay, this is... I think I need to start wailing on other things here. Because I want Haka's attacks to be live here. Let's bring out a Taeha. We're going to do this. He's going to start actually... He's going to get rid of a tomb. And then he's going to start getting rid of... I guess he's going to start getting rid of Anubis. It's disappointing, but... could be worse. Alright. Let's get rid of something here. Sure. We don't have another one of those, so I guess it's Transmutive Recovery this time. Although Grace Under Fire is also really good. Yeah, we're just going to Grace Under Fire. 2. Oh, there's only 4 targets right now? Oh, that's disappointing. So it just becomes 5. So in that case, I'm actually going to do Transmutive Recovery to draw more options. He can hit whatever the heck he wants, I guess. The Scholar turns his energy blasts on set. Yes, Logic 8. Ra cannot use fire powers. He cannot... It actually developed in between games 1 and 2. Something has taken them away from him. Always do the Scholar a little bit. Oh, well, okay. Alright, what does Cast into the Underworld do? Increase damage dealt by environment targets by 1 at the start of the environment turn if there are 4 or more environment targets. Okay. Everything gains health back. Okay, that's fine. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. And we turn the page. Okay, here we go. Chug if there's a rewind. For the dive in the archive. Dive, take a drink every time Lewd Dolphin makes a suboptimal play. Archive, take a drink every time Zach makes the right play. I mean, I do fairly regularly do the right play. Oof. I mean, that would be applicable in mine too, Dolphin. Well, might as well put out another Flesh of the Sun God and donate some fire immunity here. Which we like. Fanatic heaves Absolution into the sky. And comes soaring down on, I don't know. It's going to be 8 damage. Ah, yeah, actually that works. On Anubis. Your irritations end here. Oh, mirror is a thing. Alright. This is happening. Oh, well, there's that. Then we're going to go here for 7 damage. And then we're going to go on these for 5 each. This is going to take a bunch of damage for everybody here, but... Oh, right, because fire. That's right, it's the perfect time for Rampage! Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this. Because why not? Haka swings with the Taeha, catching both Isis and Set. Set manages to duck out of the way just in time, but still takes a solid blow to the head. Transmute again? I think, yeah, I mean, he can do that, so that seems like a reasonable option. There's only 3 targets not in right now. So yeah, let's transmute. Oh right, discard a card. Well, might as well discard the itself. Drink if John changes Jeremy's play. Sure, why not? And hey, look at this. I think that's chug worthy, Jay-Z. Get her for Exactsies. Get her! Alrighty. Namti swings at Tefnet. Whatever. Drink for each color on Jeremy's shirt. Finish the bottle if Jeremy changes John's... Oh, shoes here. Wait a minute. Melee and projectile. Oh, that's... Alright, whatever. That's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. So... Yep, well, he can staff. He can play the staff, he just can't throw it. So let's donate some fire immunity, because that's always good. And we will go ahead and... Aha! Smite the Transgressor. Fanatic takes to the skies once again, raining down righteous fury on the newly arrived Shu. Swinging once with Absolution. All the while chanting an exorcism. You picked the wrong time to show up, Shu, says Ra menacingly. It's getting close to Haka battle time. But it's time for a vitality surge first. And we will go here. Oh, right. Well, okay, whatever. The other shoe dropped. Alright. Now, Scholar's at full health, so I think it might be just time for a little grace under... Oh, wait. Keep moving. See ya. For a little grace under fire. 5 damage. Sure. We'll send it right at Shu. He can't gain health. But he can bring what he needs. He does know when to turn loose. Oof. Might as well grab this one too. Because we're going to turn loose next turn. Well, we're going to turn loose soon. Also drink... if Ronway makes a pants joke, that's an old... Like, Ronway hasn't been around in a while. But if there's a pants joke at Ronway's expense, there's definitely a drink to be had. Interesting. So Haka's going to draw his entire deck here. Haka of Battle's going off. Oh, this is going to be disgusting. If we survive it. Yes. Ooh, this is gonna be big. Well, doesn't do anything, but might as well do it anyway. We'll donate some fire immunity here. And here we go. Consecrated ground. Environment ongoing, not helpful, but she does deal some damage, so we'll do that. Oh yeah, Ra's got all these extras. That's why we did that. If they plug bottom in the 9th. Well, you know. Fanatic takes to the sky with absolution once again. Crashing downward towards Shu. Oh, that's a good one. Thank you, Lord Flashfire. Appreciate that. Drink every time you... Recursive drinking game. Is it just Rampage turn? But I want to do it. Alright, you know what? Oh, man. Because it's so many cards. Haka regains 2. Draw a card. I'm not going to be able to get quite the whole deck, but... non-hero cards can't deal damage. But I don't want to discard cards. One target 3. I'm playing it. I'm just doing it. This is going to take a moment, folks. Haka begins to say something, chant something in his ancient Maori language. Imbued Fire Rampagers are pretty sweet with Flesh of the Sun God kicking around. I'm actually going to keep that one around. That's like the only card I'm going to keep because it can probably just sweep the board next turn. That's that one. Maori, sorry. I'm not an English teacher. Alright, next damage increased by 18. Let's go pow. Boom! I wish it carried over across both. Yes, that is exactly what I'm doing, Epic Vulcan. And welcome, by the way. Yes, so the whole thing is, or Tales from the Archive is exactly what, is exactly that. No one to turn loose. Gives me 9 cards. That gets set exactly, and then I can gain 1 and win the game. So, boom, set's done. Scholar unleashes a blast from the Philosopher's Stone, and then rests for a moment, channeling that last damage into Shu, and winning the day. Ra rifles through a pile of ancient artifacts. Sorry, I'm trying to make sense of what Lord Flashfire just wrote. Still nothing. Nothing here points to how my powers are being removed from my body. He holds up a now bent and damaged staff of Ra. I'm afraid to use the staff again. I might break it. Haka steps over to look at it. Har har, Seamus Butler. You are convinced that it wasn't the work of those self-proclaimed archaeological entrepreneurs? Ra snaps his fingers again and even claps his hands this time. Nothing. Not even the smallest spark. The scholar moves over to examine Ra's hands and promptly drops them as if scalded by a pot of boiling liquid. They're cold! You'll forgive my asking, but have you been to the Realm of Discord lately? Ra shakes his head. Not in a good while anyway. And the last time I was there, my power was working fine. My power was even working until just this morning. The scholar takes a few moments to examine first Ra's hands, then the damaged staff, and concludes, this is far from normal. If it isn't the work of the artifact, it could be some sort of mystical forces. Fanatic begins to tap her foot and play with some of the strange items and relics around the town. or around the town, around the tomb. Seeing this, Haka suggests, perhaps it might be best if we adjourn to somewhere a bit less volatile? Scholar looks up and hands the staff back to Ra. Quite. As he coughs, the heroes appear outside Diamond Investigations in Rook City. Scholar, mysteriously not among them. Haka knocks on the door without consulting with anyone, and Nightmist opens it without getting up from her desk chair. Fanatic rolls her eyes, anticipating another long-winded explanation about magic and eldritch energy and whatnot, and slumps into a chair along the wall with a blue baseball cap hanging from the back. Nightmist looks up at her guests and observes, "Ra, you look battered." Dr. Washington proceeds to fill in the mage, who listens carefully and rises at the conclusion. "I was hoping very much not to have to go back there. The scholar means for us to travel to the Temple of Julong. It is a nexus of mystical power, but the forces there are unpleasant. You may find that it will do you more harm than good." Ra, looking increasingly desperate, thumps his fists on the desk a little harder than he means to in his frustration as he leans forward. "I don't care! I feel like I'm losing myself here." Haka gets quickly to his feet, seeing his friend's temper rising. Nightmist projects a mystical barrier around herself and collects her coat from a stand behind the desk. "Very well, but proceed with caution. The evils that we may encounter, if not properly contained, could spell serious problems for us later." All right. So, the final game tonight, and good gosh. The final game tonight is actually going to be a team game, but because I knew those first two would run pretty long, I'm hoping that this is a quick-ish team game. I chose some pretty generally considered easy villains. We are, of course, sticking with our same hero team that looks something like this. Although we do have Nightmist instead of Scholar this time. The environment is, of course, the Temple of Julong. And our villains, in this case, are... Operative, Greazer, Misinformation, and Ermine. So yeah. Let's see what happens. Oi. The team arrives at the temple and find that everything is just as Nightmist described. Nothing seems in order. So Horus Raw starts out with Flame Barrier and Flame Spike, which he cannot use, Solar Flare, which he cannot use, and a Wrathful Gaze. Logic 8, are you sticking to my stipulation as well, or are you just playing it? Fanatic is starting out with Consecrated Ground, Divine Focus, Embolden, and Smite the Transgressor. I'm sorry, my voice is very dry today, so I'm consuming... Oh, sugar. More soda than or should be. And that made a mess. Oh, hell. One moment. Sorry, I just spilled soda all over my desk. Fortunately, none of it leaked down the keyboard, but... pardon me for a moment, folks. I'm going to bring the stream offline for just a second, or into the temporarily offline page for just a second so I can clean up this mess. And give me a moment. Right, sorry about that. Yes, Ermine is the last villain. Okay, so yes, Fanatic starting out with Consecrated Ground, Divine Focus, Embolden, and Smite the Transgressor. Haka Battle, Punish the Weak, Rampage, and Savage Mana. That'll be interesting. Nightmist, Amulet of the Elder Gods, Master of Magic, Mistfield Recovery, and Planar Banishment. Fair warning, I'm probably going to have to read Nightmist's cards because I don't remember them as well as I do some of these other decks. Here we go. Yaido Practitioner. Living Paycheck. The Hair. Couple things from Misinformation and Constant Prattle. Professor Pollution. Alright, well, Wrathful Gaze is the only thing in his hand that he can do right now, so he will, of course, do that. But he will attempt to draw cards. Yeah, I should probably read the Misinformation cards. It's a good move. There we go. Whoa. Now I've got Raw floating. Oh, because he's got to discard cards. Alright, well. Villain targets are immune to damage at the end of a hero's card. Oh. Okay. I've seen that card before, but never really bothered to pay much attention to it. Okay. In that case, we'll just do this. We'll just get rid of a World Improved and double draw instead. Bye-bye, World Improved. Thank you, Seamus Butler, pointing that out. Hip Displacer. It's so hip. 2 of them. How rude. Alright. She doesn't have a second power to use yet, but Consecrated Ground would be very good to get rid of either Altered Fates or Yaido Practitioner or Constant Prattle. Yaido Practitioner's not super relevant just yet. Constant Prattle... Actually, Altered Fates is probably the target for Condad here. Yeah, let's do it. Condad hits that, and then let's take out... Gotta pay attention to these things. I think we just start aggroing people. Fanatic takes to the skies, and why is my... Did I... Hold on. Check. What's... Alright. Oh, that's better. Okay, no, it's too loud. Alright, Fanatic is going to go after Misinformation. Picking the first target. Yeah. Oh, Greengrocer shows up. Of course he does. Why wouldn't he? Everybody moves some stuff to the deck. Around the decks. And then he's going to deal the hero card with the most ongoings in play. Oh, it's just whomever. So I'm going to go with Haka. So I feel like Savage Mana might not be the worst idea here. Because Hip Displacers are a thing. And Rampage we can save until we have Imbued Fire kicking around. So I'm just going to go do that. And then just, I feel like getting things out of the way is really good. Wait, can this go under Savage Mana? Oh no, it's indestructible, so. Let's just start charging up the mana here. Yep, we want to put it under Savage Mana. restrict them from being able to do things seems quite strong. Okay. Well, that sure was a thing. Alright, so Master of Magic is a very good way to start. Amulet is also a very good place to start. I'm going to start with Master of Magic, and then we'll do Amulet next time. Aha, Master of the Temple shows up. In his true form. The Master of the Temple is displeased with what he sees, and shows up, revealing his true form. Lashing out at everything in the room. Nightmist has a... Well, we'll go with Raw here. What is this? Oh, interesting. Alright, anyway. I don't have time to look at that right now. But interesting, Lord Flashfire. Very interesting concept there. Okay, Wrathful Gaze is an option. And the Pompadour is targetable by that. I don't know how well, if we want to do that. Yeah, sure we do. Oh, okay. Well, okay, that's fine. I thought you could just... well, anyway. Yeah, I mean, it's this time of night, Lord Flashfire, I get distracted by literally everything, so... It's no big deal. Alright. So now we're back around to Fanatic's turn, and... that's an option. Yeah, we'll do a Divine Sacrifice. Definitely don't want to hit the true form. She'll just straight up die. That would be bad. Misinformation. And I guess Greazer. So let's not destroy the hair this turn. And we will perform an exorcism on Greazer himself. Your ways are not holy. I guess. I don't know. Is that the kind of thing that people would say? Who knows? Alright. Each player either discards one card or destroys one of their ongoing cards. He'll discard a card. He doesn't mind discarding cards. Because he can't use a lot of them. I'll Punish the Weak so good. It's too early for Haka battle, so I'm going to discard that for now. It's unfortunate, yes, but that's just where we're at here. She's going to discard a card also, because she draws a whole bunch more. We'll do that one for now. And then we'll do the end of the turn stuff. It's Raw. Sorry, Raw, but you're just taking that from Greengrocer. Alright. Punish the Weak is not actually very good here because we've got all these little things. So I'm going to go ahead and Elbow Smash instead. One target, 3 damage. Let's do it. How about you, Greazer? You're just annoying. Also, you're my nemesis. Haka identifies across the room that Greazer has been a particularly large thorn in his side, and levels him with first his elbow, and then follows up with his fist. Really? Alright. Logic Kate just had something exciting happen. What's going on, buddy? Man. Tantrum just took out Zhu Long? That's one heck of a tantrum. Holy moly. Alright, we said amulet. Yup. We'll discard some cards. 1 and 2, I guess. And we will redirect that 1 point of damage to... I guess getting rid of the mine is a good idea here. Just redirect it right back to the mine. Seems good. Well, okay. That's not ideal, but there you go. No, I mean, if Tantrum can take down Zhu Long, then she is way, way more powerful than we thought. At the end of the environment turn, each player may discard any number of turns if... Not worth it yet. Nice, though. Good to have. What does he usually say, Dolphin? Then, 'cause then you have it? That. Yes. We will discard that. And... that. Even though controlling a deck is great and all. Oh, it's still going after Fanatic. Alright, well, whatever. Disappointing. She's not going to be able to martyr here. It's unfortunate, but... yeah, it's still going after Fanatic. Alright, let's try that. Well, he can't do anything. He literally can't do anything, so... I've rezzed a couple of people with the rights. I don't know that it was the right play. I just wanted to see how it worked. Ooh, there's Imbued Fire. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. That's half of what we need. However, the rest of this is just starting to look ugly. We can embolden someone. Does Haka have a second power he can use? Nope. Alright, well, smite the Transgressor for no value, I guess. Come on, Greazer. Go down. Yeah, Idaho Joe is exactly correct. Ha ha ha, Logic Gate. How much damage is it? No, 1 is acceptable, or 2 at that. Dominion is great, but not helpful here. I guess Vitality Surge, draw cards. There we go, Taeha. And then bring it against Greazer. Just, he's being annoying. Gosh, we're really... I mean, we're not at 0. Oh, there's... Speaking of Tantrum, Logic Gate. Oh, there you go. Tantrum just took down a dragon. There you go. What a little jerk. That actually seems pretty good. Call forth. Discard one card if you do reveal the top two cards of a deck. No, we're gonna call forth. Regain some hit points. And it's discard a card. It's gonna be that one. Tantrum Dragon's Bane. Yeah, that's about right, right? We'll just take the damage here. We need some more cards. However, soon. There we go. Cards. The denizens of the Temple of Zhulong begin a mysterious ceremony. They're moving too slowly for the heroes to take notice. Rude. No, we'll keep cards this time. Although I'm going to have to start discarding pretty soon. Alright, Imbued Fire. And we need to start drawing. Oh, for God's sake. Give us... Oh, there's Flesh. Ha! Okay. That's, that would be nice. Hold tight. Hold, baby. Get through another round. Come on. That's all we need. Fanatic. Actually, emboldening Ra is not the worst idea here. Yeah, let's do it. Just in case. Fanatic shouts something and Ra feels like his power returns slightly. Not certainly enough to get any fire going. There goes Greazer. He's out of here. Next target, the Operative. Judgmental. Huh. Guess it's gonna be Ra. Alright, here's Taeha. Alright, we need to get rid of some of these jerks. Well, Greengrocer has been a thorn on everybody's side, so let's get rid of him. Tantrum is a giant pain in the patookus. Equity, also annoying. She's destroying an environment card, though. So she's not immediately a threat. Increase psychic damage by 2. He's not actually dealing any damage. End of Ermine's turn. This card deals... Yeah. Equity, Professor Pollution, both giant thorns on everybody's side. I'm gonna get rid of them. Or get rid of Equity. Or start to. Alright. Here comes more prattle. Don't you ever shut up, says Nightmist as Ermine hops around the room stealing things from people. Raw. Because he can get rid of things like this. No, it's 1 damage. Yeah. Tantrum's just being useful at the moment, so that's quite nice. Embolden is really just there for value, or added value. Alright, so Fanatic is hurting. Actually, everybody's hurting. Yeah, like, Tantrum's not actively being a pain in... Well, like, she's not really doing anything to throw us off. as long as there is an environment card played, which I, at the moment, see no reason not to. Actually, Tantrum plus Dominion seems pretty rad. That actually seems really good. What is this one? Yeah, we'll put up the necklace. And what we'll do is we will investigate. We will discard 2 cards. We will discard an Oblivion and a... Yeah, Enlightenment. We just can't afford to take extra damage here. Redirect the damage to Equity, I suppose. Although we could run it right to the Operative. Alright, we're going to do that. It's probably not the right play, but do it anyway. Get rid of this to gain 4 health back. We might have to go Misty here, if we can at some point. Master of the Temple's back. There's the dragon again. Is Tantrum going to nuke another dragon? Because that seems quite good. Shinobi is... Okay, Fanatic falls to the ground in a crumpled heap of wings. This is not good. It's just 1, so no. Okay, so our heroes are in a lot of pain. A lot of pain. They might just actually lose here. I guess. Try and keep Nightmist alive. Ooh, that's... I mean, that's really good, all things considered. But... I mean, I just lost Haka, so... There goes the majority of my damage here. But... Flesh of the Sun God is now a thing. Make everybody immune to at least 1 type of damage. Alright, Greazer. Yeah, you do your thing. Rude. And there goes Ra. Yeah, we'll discard cards. Not that it does a whole lot of good, but at least it keeps her alive. Well, maybe we can bring the Operative with us. Who knows? Let's give Nightmist back a couple of hit points, and we'll see what we can do. Nope. We just take that. Haka! Bruised and battered. Nightmist, draw a card, please. Okay, well, that's just annoying. And, oh yeah. Gotta have Tantrum destroy the dragon, because reasons. Alright, well, Mistfield recovery. Gain some health back. See if we can last a little bit longer. Hey, yes, the environment got the Operative. That's 1 more down. Unfortunately. Well, okay. Alright. Destroying ongoings is a reasonable consideration. We can destroy Constant Prattle and Uncatchable. So let's get rid of Uncatchable here. Constant Prattle, really not the worst card ever. Okay. Yep, that happens. Operative got stabby stabbed. Nightmist, gain some more health. Okay. That happens. That is really annoying. Oh, man. I just don't have enough cards to keep Elder Amulet going. Just keep drawing her cards and hope we can draw out of this. Maybe we can draw the mist form and let the environment do the damage, do what needs to be done. Alright, Tantrum yells at the Apprentice Poisoner. Who deals a boatload of damage to everything. Okay. Need mist form. Badly. Come on. No. Alright, well. I don't think this is gonna end well, folks. Alright, so... I'm just gonna draw cards. Hope to draw out of it. Nope, not that time. Alright. Yeah, that's true. Did we draw extra? Yeah, we did. We're just trying to draw. The Apprentice Poisoner was always jealous that Isabella got the spotlight. Now it's time for her vengeance. Love it. Stay alive, Nightmist. Oof! Down to 1. Oh! Card to put in hand. Okay, alright. I'm gonna try it. Yes, there's mist form. Okay. Don't do damage. Please. Please don't do damage. No damage. No damage, please. Okay, alright, alright, alright. Go Misty. Okay. Alright, well, she can't be hit now. So, maybe the environment does what needs to be done? Master of the Temple's back. Okay, here's the dragon. Tantrum's gonna end up yelling at. Well, no, Tantrum's gonna die here. So... just everything. Okay, alright. So, next, we, I guess, draw cards? And just try and find a way out? This is going to be interesting. Take that, you infuriating brat. Says a voice from somewhere. Alright. Now, okay, so she's just going to gain health back. Any way she possibly can. It's always discard a card here, because otherwise that's just bad. Okay, Balerion is annoying. Yeah. Balerion's gonna be a problem. We can draw cards, though. Yep, and that is also a thing that can happen. Well, so much for that. I guess we can just try and gain some health back. 1. Oh, there we go. 3. And here's the master again. Okay, there's misinformation gone. Okay. Yep, it's just 1 each. Not dead yet. Still not dead yet. Still not dead yet. Okay. I'm probably dead here, but not dead yet. And there's some damage, so. Oh, wait. Nope, nope. Okay. All right. Yep. Gain health. Deck control. Yeah. Nightmist, discard a card. Yeah, because now I can go into deck control mode and try and eke out of this. That's not great. Actually, Heedless Lash is just bad, so for the moment. Yeah, I'm noticing that. Oh, right. Yes, the operative. Yep, that's correct. Is Ermine gonna go? Ermine goes after her, right? So. As long as misinformation doesn't... Oh, nope, she goes before. Whoops. Okay. That I can handle. Yep. It's fine. Whatever. Yeah, Swaptober Spite was sick. Alright, so... Each target... Nope. I'm not going to get 20 out of that. Nope. Nope. Well, I guess I gotta try that. But I can't afford to take damage off my own power, so that's a problem. Okay. And she's dead. Okay, so the environment got her. But that was surprisingly close. A massive blast of energy lances across the temple from where the dragon once stood, and the villains are revealed to be projections. The projections break and fog fills the area. Enough. God of the Sun, you have proven that you can indeed manage by leaning on the assistance of your friends and allies. No longer shall you wander in this world all by yourself. It is not necessary to always emerge victorious at the expense of your teammates. Sometimes letting the evil triumph long enough to regroup or find backup is enough. Your powers are yours again, but heed this. Your friends are your greatest asset, and also a source of great weakness if you're not careful. Do not get so hung up on their shortcomings that you interfere with their own self-improvement. Sometimes it is better to allow a lesson to be learned than to simply be the solution to all things. Haka looks up from pummeling something and whispers to Nightmist, I think that voice just called us lazy. Ra looks up and then down at his fist, which promptly ignites brighter than ever. He engulfs himself in flame and launches toward the roof of the temple with such force that it blows a hole in the ancient wood. Fanatic soars after him, and Haka and Nightmist are left to escort... are left at the Temple of Zhulong, sorry. The panel remains attached to the cloud of mist, where two figures can be seen as silhouettes in the background. The mist never fully clears, but one is clearly holding a glowing yellow object, and the other is wearing long robes and is obviously old. Do you think he learned anything from all this? Says the one with the orb. I doubt it. So, that brings us to the end of Tales from the Archive for tonight. After being that it is almost 9:30. So I really hope you guys enjoyed tonight's broadcast from Tales from the Archive on Handelabra Games. If you liked what you saw, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share our channel both on social media and in person. Wow. I forgot to delete stuff from last week, so skipping. Yes, you can follow Handelabra on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, as well as Handelabra Games here on Twitch. If you want to see more content from me, including the Adjacent Hex podcast and the occasional sketch comedy video, facebook.com/Another Letdown is the place to be for that. If you have story submissions for me to tackle, or just want to say hi, hit me up on Twitter. My name is @DENONCZD. You can also use the newly created Google form, which I'm linking in the chat right now, to submit stories. I also do live streams of other video games, although that's been put on hiatus until after my wedding in November. We are looking to start Cuphead very soon. We're looking to find a way to do a no cussing challenge with Cuphead and other difficult games, so it'll be interesting. And that'll be on my team's channel, twitch.tv/Another Letdown. Sentinels of the Multiverse is currently available for iOS, Android, and PC, Mac, and Linux via Steam. And as always, in good old-fashioned cardboard and ink. You can get the game and more information at sentinelsdigital.com. As always, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I had a great time doing this with you guys, and we will talk to you next week.